Yeah, this is a really good gym, man. Shout out to my guy, Juan. I knew Juan for a while. I met him at, what's that one gym? Oh, there's another gym in Hialeah called Infamous Fitness, which is another good ass gym. And that's actually where I met him. And, you know what I'm saying? We communicated a lot. We always stayed in touch, and I would see him from time to time. And I remember this gym opening up, and I saw the gym opening up, but I didn't know who owned it. I'm like, damn, what's this raw ass gym opening up in Miramar? Because, you know, these gyms kind of got the style of like Miami. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yo, where the hell was this gym at? Who owns the gym? And I happened to just go through the social media on the page, and I noticed that he was the owner. I'm like, wait a minute, is that, you know what I'm saying? Is that, you know? So I was shocked, bro. Not shocked, but I was very impressed, dog. You know, I gave him his homage, you know what I'm saying?
It's a good gym, bro.
No, 100%, 100%. But yeah, so hey guys, you know, this is my guy, Ronnie. You know, Ronnie is born and raised in New York. Let me make sure I say the right one, because I always say, for some reason I always think it's Bronx, but it's Brooklyn, right? I'm right?
Yeah,
Am I right?
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
He's from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I've known Ronnie for about a year now. I know he's one of the new schools, and what caught my eye with Ronnie was, you know what I'm saying, his dedication and everything that he had towards this security field. So that's one thing about me. When I see the new school coming in, and I just see how they you know, if they come in hungry and things like that, that's a drive for me. You know what I'm saying? And still open and willingly wanting to learn, because, you know, they got some guys that come into the game and they don't want to learn. You know what I'm saying? They got their own way, which I understand, man. Like, you know, the game evolves, but they still want to gravitate and learn things from the past and create their own style. You know what I'm saying? So, Ronnie, tell me a little bit about yourself, bro, because I know we kind of got like a familiar history. We both played ball in college. We both played ball in high school. I know you have some experience that you actually was at the cusp of the pros. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which, that's a big accomplishment. Some people don't even get that far, or even be in the category of getting an opportunity to just walk on that field to be acknowledged. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's very comparison, like football and security.
Mm-hmm.
So you know protecting and teamwork, mm-hmm. especially when we work with a group of guys, like, you know what I'm saying. But I started at Nassau Community College, mm-hmm. in Long Island, mm-hmm. where that toughness that's what I needed, mm-hmm. at the time. I needed that toughness, mm-hmm. and it was perfect. Then I went to Bethune-Cookman.
Great school.
And bro, when I tell you Florida ball, I learned what Florida ball was.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, get it out the mud, mm-hmm. hustle, grind, no breaks, get at it, like, shoot. Luckily, man, I got a trial with the Jets. I was blessed with that. And then I took my talents to arena, played for a few years, and then, man, my body told me to, like, yo, chill out.
Yeah, your body will tell you.
Yeah, your body will tell you.
Yeah.
So all them athletes, man, listen to that. Like, definitely listen to that.
Yeah.
But I got into education. I used my degree to go into education. I did it for about maybe 4 years, and then after that, I switched it up. Got into security, because I had my foot in and out of security, of course, you know.
It's probably because of your size.
My size, my build, you know. So to myself, like, you know, get into like little scuffles and trouble in here and there. I was like, man, I know one day, man, I might not make it home. So, you know, and don't get me wrong, bro, in this field that we work in, who knows, you know what I'm saying? But then again, bro, like dealing with the clubs and dealing with the bars and all that, so I didn't really want to deal with it no more. So I got into the profession of working with clients. And I've been in this game for about maybe 4 to 5 years. And when I say to you, like, I'm, like you said, new school, like I'm still learning. I'm still developing. Like, to this day, I'm always taking knowledge from people, even yourself, you know what I'm saying, which I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
And just listening, just gradually grasping things and putting it into my way of doing security too. I think everybody have their own way. And I just put my way into it as well. And it's been a journey. Learned a lot of lessons. Met a
Yeah.
lot of good clients.
Yeah.
I appreciate all of my clients. You know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be here. Even right here, working with you right now, and being in your presence, man, it's a blessing.
No, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, bro, you caught my eye. And listen, I'm gonna do a few sets, bro.
Yeah, let's get a little
this free
session, man.
workout
Let's
kicking in.
warm up.
So, yo, listen, me.
Sweating, man.
I know you want me to be. No, I gotta do a little bit of workouts with it, dog.
Let's get it. Man.
So, the thing that I like about you, dog, it was beyond just the security field. Let me get a warm up. Get a little warm up. It was beyond just the security field. It was the fact that you had multiple hustles. And I know that comes from the concrete jungle. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm serious. Now, mind you, that shit comes hand in hand. But people don't really know, I'm not from Miami. I'm a country ass boy. I'm a dude from Central Florida, gators, swamps, shit like that. Nobody really knows about that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't grow up coming up with a hustle mentality, dog. I actually learned, this hustle mentality by living in South Florida, living in Miami. And living in Miami, either you get it out the mud or you gonna drown. And the crazy thing is, you know how I learned this shit? I learned this through a female. My first girl that I dated, still, loving it up. This is actually the mother of my daughter. She was the one who taught me the whole game as far as a hustle and that hustle mentality. Hey, you get one hustle, you find you another hustle on top of that. You double it up, then you triple it up and all that stuff. I didn't have that, dog. I was trying, when I first came here, I was trying to work 9 to 5s, 40 hours, 50 hours. That shit don't work. As far as the security field, I spoke about this before on another podcast, one of my boys' podcasts. He was wondering how I got into it. I stumbled on that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna say I got into it by accident, because everything happens for a reason. I definitely gonna have to go higher, heavier than this.
It's a warm up.
Yeah,
man.
it's warm up.
I got a question for you though.
Yeah.
Like getting into this, stumbling into this career, because I've spoken to a lot of guards where, and I'll be like, yo, do you feel like you could be in a better place? Like I asked that question, and they be like, yeah, man, I think I could do this and that and the third. And I'd be like, all right, cool, I hear you, shoot. But me on the other hand, I'd be like, yo, I love this. I love this game. So, do you feel like you could have been in a better situation or anything better for you?
I think I could have. And I'm not talking about money-wise, because I make great money in this, but I'm talking about as far as career-wise. I was in law enforcement. I do feel like I could have carried that shit far.
Got you.
I did get in at a young age, and I chose to get in at for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? Off of parent in it. All his friends were in it. I was just surrounded by it. So I felt that was the only obligation I got. Now, mind you, me being from a small town, I don't know anybody in my town. Friends, still to this day, none of them own their own businesses. And I'm not talking bad on anybody, because it's fine. You can have a career. But I didn't grow up seeing people have their own businesses. So when I came down here and I was seeing nobody working 9 to 5s, everybody had their own shit going on. And I'm like, how the fuck does that work? So that's what made me open my eyes. So even when I go back home, back into town, and I'm saying that I can't, when I talk to everybody, they can't visualize it. I'm like, okay, well, I work for the city doing this, you know what I'm saying? And I don't see myself ever working for, anybody like that. But yeah, I feel like I could have carried the law enforcement really far, but at that moment, I wasn't really focused on that. I did that because I didn't know where else to go. I'm like, yo, I don't know what else to do. I got out of college. I was already majoring in criminal justice. So I was already prepped into that. When I was in college, my mind was set, I want to make it to the league. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to college and you start realizing like, damn, that's a slim ass percentage. You don't think about that when you're playing high school, because you're the top player in your class or in your state. Because I was one of the top 5 backs in the state of Florida. Made the all-state team and all that shit. But once you get to college and you start realizing like, oh shit, everybody fucking made the all-state team. Everybody was all-American. Everybody was all this shit. I'm like, oh fuck, dog. Everybody's fast and got size on them. DNs are running the same speed as you. Like, what the hell? 4.4.
4.3.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you thinking you the hot shit, go, yeah, I run 4.3, But then you get somebody that's 6'4", 30, 40 pounds bigger than you and move faster than you is crazy. Man. You know what I'm saying? It come to reality. I'm like, yo, do I have what it takes? And I didn't doubt myself, but I started realizing like, hey, what can I do if this doesn't work? You know what I'm saying? And that didn't happen until like my junior year. My junior year, I woke up and was like, okay, all right, let me see, what can I do? What am I good at? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And what fueled the passion? Like what pushed you through this? Because I'm sure there was time, like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. 5 years in this, there be time I'll be like, yo, forget this.
Yeah.
I'm over it. Like,
well, one thing about me, dog, this is one thing, and this has always been within me, and this is why I always, everything I put my mind to, always carry it far. Being in sports is one of the best structures that you can get in your life. That's why I make sure my son, daughter too, they're in that. They're always competing. They're always, they're competing mentally, physically, you know what I'm saying? Emotionally. You lose in the championship, that's emotional. Y'all gonna cry together. Y'all win, y'all gonna be joy together, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So
builds character, builds discipline.
He builds a lot of that, dog.
Builds a lot of that.
And that's what people don't understand. Guys, I'm on the verge of losing weight. I'm getting older. This weight is starting to be unsustainable, dog.
It's getting heavy.
So I'm 273. I'm gonna take off my shirt so people can see, dog, because at the end of the day, fuck it, dog. I done got a gut all this time.
Career, man. The career be doing that sometimes.
Yeah, career does that, sitting there.
Right.
Dog, listen, that's one thing I'm in the battle of. That's why right now I like the fact that I have a steady client where I can just continue to work my schedule. I train my son 5 days a week at the gym, bro. Matter of fact, I know we were talking about the training shit. Yeah. And like I said, I don't mind paying that shit because I know time is money. Due to the fact that you've been in that, he wants to convert to the D-tackle, but he got to get his feet right. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a problem. A little lattice, that should work. Talking about clients, man, too. So you got a stable client, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. What does it take to get to that?
Tell you something about that.
I think we talking to the new school since it's a new school.
Yeah. So, bro, this people that may work their whole careers and may never get a full-time client. They may always have to do that hustle every week on building or getting like, okay, I got this one client and he only goes out Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay, so how can I fill the gaps? I gotta find a client that I can have them Tuesday, Thursday, or just the weekend so I can fill in those voids. There's a lot of people that do that. The percentage of having full-time clients is so small. It feels like it's the NFL. It feels like it's like when you get a full-time client where you guarantee every week or 2 weeks or every month that you're on salary or whatever. That feels like you made it to the league. That you made it, dog, because that shit is not easy. But you got to find your niche. So people ask me like, yo, how do you keep getting full-time clients? I'm gonna put one more on this motherfucker. They be like, yo, how you keep getting these full-time clients? I'm like, bro, I have a strategy of how I work and how I do my sales pitch on all that stuff. Hopefully that's the dude, because taking my shirt off in a little bit. I know they said they can't do that, but and like I said, every client is different. The client I had in the past is different from the client that I had now. The client that I had in the past, that I had for the longest, I had for 7 years, don't speak on his name. You do your research for who it is. That guy was, you may not ever get this, dog, and this is like a real, I ain't gonna say I get emotional about this, I get real sentimental about it, because I'm like, dog, this dude was actually, I can call like he was my friend.
Grew love, man.
Yeah, he was my friend, dog. I don't claim any other clients that I've ever had that was a friend. Like, everything was business. And I know it was with him, things that he showed me, and it was more than just money. It was the way he cared.
Oh, yeah. Let's make clarification on friend. Like, kind of clarify that a little bit, because remember, I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to build that type of relationship with my clients.
It doesn't start, no, you don't, okay.
How do you manage that?
No, it comes on its own. Like I said, dog, I've been in this game for like 15 plus years, and I can only count one person that was my friend.
Okay.
That's something that you don't look for. Like I said, experience is over. I don't expect finding something like that again.
Okay.
And I probably never will find nothing like it again. So I don't expect to have that caliber of a friend and work for that person and take my job serious and always don't let our bond and friendship that we really had come between my work. I still would treat my work like I can lose it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. People say the worst thing you have is be friends with your client. I do believe in that, but this one ended up being something special that I didn't know that it was going to happen like that.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
But I didn't expect it to come like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't looking for that.
It happens.
And it took me a while. It took me like to the last moment to realize, like, yo, damn, this is my friend. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when that time ended, of me not looking for that person anymore, I took it hard.
Okay.
I took it hard. It was hard to adjust to anything else because I went so many years of just knowing that person. You know what I'm saying? It took so many years. Damn, I feel swole as fuck, bro. Sure about to go off. I'm feeling nasty right now.
Being like, I wouldn't say the word unexperienced, but being young in this game, it backfired me sometimes because I don't know when to draw the line with a couple things.
Okay, so in the beginning we're gonna go back to the same guy because it's still referring to that. I always drew the line for years. Always drew the line. You can still draw the line, and when that time comes, if you he becomes a friend. Because I don't care what nobody says, even OGs and all that shit, even in new school, they be like, oh, don't ever become friends. No, you don't. But if it happens, happens. There's no way you're gonna work with a client for 10, 15 years, and and you're with him every day. You see him through his whole trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? You start feeling what he feel. You know what I'm saying? If he's feeling frustrated, you feeling that. You start to know that person more than you knowing your damn self sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's when it comes to a point where you still draw a line. Like I still had a line because I never let my job affect our friendship. That's what it is. I never let my job affect our friendship. We were friends, yes, but I still never be like, yo.
Always been militant, always been on point, never lacked.
That's all I know, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that you gotta build. And if you build it now in the beginning of your career, it'll last with you forever.
I remember this was like year one I started. And I would see guards like probably take shots in the club.
No.
So here I am as a young guard, right? I'm like new to this. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like this is gonna be light. You know what I'm saying? But then I had to realize because there was some older cats that came into my life and said, hey, my man, you're gonna mess up your bread. So when I say to you, man, that was like,
yeah, listen,
seeing that?
That's when I told you that the professionalism, I still see people on social media now to this day.
Yeah.
Showing that shit. You know what I was thinking? We were racking on the weight.
He trying to compete with new school. New school still body. Watch him.
What I was saying, dog, was there's people on social media now, they're partying with their clients. I've seen that shit crash and burn. I've seen that shit crash and burn, and they get too close and they get close real fast, real fast. Bro, I'm gonna say this, to each his own, because now these new clients these days, I feel like they like that. There's clients out there that like that friendship, that like to be that, they want you to drink with them. So, like I said, it's not like it was when I was there, but like I said, that's all it's gonna take is one fuck up. You drink with your client and you become incoherent, and let's say you can't defend him, damn sure ain't gonna be able to defend yourself. If you're incoherent and you know, when you drink, you missing a step. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like a millisecond or a half a second off. Somebody try to swing at you, you ain't gonna be as reactive.
Or somebody get too close to your client.
Yeah, exactly.
So what is one advice you could give to a young guard like me, you know, that's coming into this game? What's some advice you could give me or give some of these young guys? Like, hey man, do this, and this is the way you could start things off right, your career right?
Stayed militant. I didn't speak unless spoken to, and it was because of the first person I worked with, first big client that I worked with, and it wasn't the one that we were just talking about. It was somebody way in the beginning, in the beginning of my career, and me and that client had no relationship. Everything went. I can count on one fucking hand out of the year. I worked with him for a couple years, but out of the 1 year, I can speak on one hand how many times we spoke to each other. Everything was a chain of command. Everything was done through like a system. He could be right here, right? Me can be the manager. I can be closer to you to ask you the question, the answer that I need. I'll go back to the manager. Hey, ask them if the boss wants this, and this, if we have to do this, and this. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell you. And that's when I learned that, because one time I made a mistake, and I was right next to him, and the manager was like over there. And I asked him, I said, hey, do you want me to such and such? He didn't even reply. He looked through me like I was a ghost. He looked through me like I was a ghost and called over the manager. Manager came right next to me, whispered in the manager's ear for the answer, and turned back around. Yo, he wants you to do this and this. And I asked, bro, but you know what it is? It creates a system and a chain of command. It's like an army. Okay. It shouldn't be that. It should be a setup to where nobody can speak to the client. That like, it doesn't matter if you work. Everything goes to management, and that's where I see the big change with these clients these days. Everybody can have access to them. Okay. That's close. Okay. It wasn't like that when I was coming up, at all. I told you this. Now, the new generation of clients, they want you to be very, talk to them and
communicate.
Very communicative. Okay. And that's hindered me sometimes with clients. That is something that you gotta learn. That's when you gotta learn what is your client style? Because there's clients that let me tell you something, I'm not no perfect guy. I've lost clients due to the way I move. I wasn't talkative. I didn't let that client couldn't get close to me. Couldn't get comfortable with me because I was just too militant, too passionate, and too much about my job.
It happens.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I tell you, some of these people feel like they the perfect guard. No, bro. Nobody has a perfect record. So, through the extent of my career, I've had clients, like I said, I've went with the same momentum, the same style, the same like, hey, don't speak unless being spoken to. Be just focused on your job. Just be on the lookout, just watch everything. Them dudes they couldn't get comfortable with me. They didn't feel comfortable with me. I'm like, but made sure everything was secure. They need that guy. They need that guy that's there, that's like a homeboy. Oh, it's my dog, you know what I'm saying? This. They want to feel that. They want to feel that type of love or whatever, that big brotherly love or whatever. That's what I was noticing, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I was noticing the difference of.
I ran into that a few times, man. I used to think I was bugging out. I used to think like, dang, what do I got to do? Like I'm not like what am I not perfect? Like am I perfect enough? What am I not doing? And I realized like there's some clients that you just not their cup of tea.
No, it's not, and it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay, dog. Some people can't take the rejection. My bad, bro. They can't take the rejection, and that's the thing. I've had street rappers that I work with that I was too militant. They wanted a street dude, you know what I'm saying? And let's just put it, I'm not a street dude. I'm a soldier. I've been trained to what I do, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's shoot to kill or, you know what I'm saying, protect my client, protect my loved ones. It's just how it is. Now, mind you, let me ask you if you had this same situation. I don't know if you've been in the game long enough, or it could have been the way you are in life. I know I wasn't this way till I was in the game for a long time. When you're off the clock, just with your regular life, are you still moving around like you're working? I do. Before you say anything, let me explain to you. Because just in case you don't know what I'm saying, which I know you do, I'm gonna give you an example. I could be with my girl. we go into a restaurant, or we go into anywhere, you know, I start scanning. I'm starting looking at everybody's hands. I'm trying to see who's the loudest. Yo, we sit in a chair. I gotta face the door.
Yeah.
And I can't have nobody behind me. So I'm like, yo, I need a booth. You know what I'm saying? I need a booth to where if I carry my pouch, I can just put it right here. Most of the time, everybody know I got it. I let it be known. I put it right on the damn table, and I'm eating with it right there. Just eating, and they looking right at it like, oh yeah, that's where you keeping this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when I'm with my kids, bro, I'm super overprotective, dog. I start coming in with all kind of shit, dog. Like I be having like 2 firearms on me and all that bullshit, you know.
When I tell you, it become instinct. Like it just becomes natural. It become natural. So when I say to you,
good.
I think it's because like we get into this game, right? And you're working like maybe 5-6 days in a week. And it's just like, yo, I just gotta be prepared no matter what. Just in case. Like we've seen shit before. We've seen things before. We like, yo, what if this happens? You know what I'm saying? I never want to be lacking. Never, bro. But you know what's the pros of that though? I'm gonna say this, and it's helped me along the way.
Yeah.
People has realized that I move like that, and I gain a client.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the magic of this thing.
You gain the client that's attracted to the way your demeanor is and the way your work ethic could be if he works for you. That's what I'm saying. But you gotta understand, there's other guards that are friendly.
Yeah.
They just got a positive, just a real bright energy, which is okay. And they will get clients, but they're getting that type of client, and maybe that type of client is not for you. That's how I looked at it. It's like, okay, that client is not the type for me. Even if he does ask for me, it's gonna dissolve, it's gonna fade away because he's trying to reach and get close to me and he can't. Because I'm just too militant, I'm too much just shell right here. Just that you're not gonna, no, bro.
You'll hit you with that, I can't trust you.
Yeah.
I'll be like, why?
I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the way he's looking at, I don't like the way he's just analyzing and scanning, you know. They be thinking like, oh, this dude trying to rob me, dog.
So it's about being the perfect match with your client, man.
That's exactly what it is. Ooh. That's exactly what it is. This is a good ass machine, by the way.
I love this machine.
I'm gonna add another slab on there.
Let's do it.
But yeah, that's the thing. We're gonna talk about some things. I know you're not gonna bring up this topic, dog, because you're new to the game and you're like the rookie coming into the league. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I want to say,
I feel like I'm like,
and I want to say this.
Yeah.
I still feel new.
You always gonna feel new, bro. You're always gonna feel like you're learning. I still feel like I'm learning.
Yeah, I feel like I'm still learning.
You're learning because you're gonna always be learning. You have to because you're gonna become a dinosaur if you don't keep learning. People, the way I do my style of marketing, content, mixing it in with the way I work, I would have never did that back in the day. When the person that I worked for back in the day, when I first got in, nobody knew I even worked for that person because I never took a picture. I never took a picture. I never was on social media. They caught me I think I was caught once on his pic. You know what I'm saying? And I had that person's brand on because they wanted us to wear their brand, and I was walking in the club and he was behind me. And a videographer took the picture, boom. And then that's what made me kind of like start going viral. I didn't look for that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even repost it.
So, can I give you my point of view to the young cats? I feel, and I love that. I think I love being in the shadows too. But nowadays, that's the only way I gain more clients.
Okay.
If I show pictures of well, not like take a picture.
No.
But show a picture that I'm with the client.
You have to now.
Okay.
That's the new social media wave. That's your new resume. That wasn't a resume back then, so that's the new resume. But like I said, we spoke about this before. I spoke to guys about this before. You don't go with the client expecting that.
Gotcha.
You don't go with the client trying to what do they call it? Trying to
all up in the videos.
That too, but what's the word? You're trying to
be a parent.
Fuck, what's that word, bro?
Trying to be seen.
And not presetting, like you're already setting it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You are like, for example, let's say I'm coming to the club. I already know Mid is the videographer. He always recording and live. So I'm already calling Mid, like, hey Mid, listen, I'm coming in with this client. I need you to get these pictures.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be coming in at this time. I need you to get these. I know people that be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? They be doing that shit. They be presetting. That's not the way you do it, because when you come in there, you coming in there different. You coming in there because now you're coming in there worried about your look and how you're moving. You're premeditating everything.
Yeah.
You're premeditating everything. Instead of just coming in and doing your job, the picture's gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it happens. The pictures come with it. You're never gonna catch me. I think it was one client that you'll catch me to. And he would ask me, and this was the one I told you that was my friend. And I ain't asked him to put that damn picture, but it was moments that he was like, hey, Kev, come here. I want you to take a picture of me. And he took the shit, dog, and I'm like, dog, but he did it in a way that it worked.
Okay.
I didn't ask for it, and I'm like, yo, I asked him before he did, I'm like, hey, you think this is gonna come out right? Like, on my behalf. I know it's gonna look good on you, but you think this is not gonna be look the wrong way on me? Don't worry about it. And it didn't look, it elevated my shit again, and there was a couple times he was like, yo, Kev, before I jump in this car, we had suits on. And I was not a man that always had suits on, you know what I'm saying? We had suits on and we were both looking good. Pressed, everything. He had a cigar, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, Kev, let's take a picture, dog. We took a picture, that shit was monumental. That was, I still carry that picture to this day, like, damn, bro. Those are like moments that, like, you know what I'm saying, I love. Those are different. And we weren't working, by the way. We weren't working,
It was a moment.
It was a moment, and we were right before we were going to okay, now it's time to put my work hat on. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go to business. Now it's time to do that. It was before we left the house. Hey man, let's take this picture, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he wanted to do that because maybe he knew something that I didn't know. Like last moments, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I appreciate that perspective.
Yeah.
So you telling me really pretty much like, don't take advantage of that. Like,
don't take advantage of it, bro.
Got you.
Don't take advantage of it because we watching. Dog.
Guards are watching.
Guards are watching.
Clients are watching. Everybody's
Yes.
watching.
And remember, mind you, it doesn't matter how long you've been to this game, even if you have a full-time client, whatever. When there's gonna be a time, I'm gonna give you an example. Okay. I'm not saying I'm the top dog, but I'm one of the top guys. Make it like with the clients. Yeah, there's gonna be a day. You know, by me, like, okay, I'm putting you on work, Bro, you know, people that are at the top of the mountain, they don't stay there forever. Eventually they're gonna fall. You're hungry to stay up there, but eventually somebody is gonna be hungrier because you've been up there so long. You're gonna kind of like start slowing down, but there's a dude that's coming that's hungry, that's coming up, that's hungry. No, I'm just saying. And you come up and you take that spot. Not saying you knocking me off. They just say, my momentum is going down now. Now it's gonna be a moment I'm like, yo, Ronnie, my shit's slow. You got work? You the man now. Now you the man giving me the work, dog. That's how it happens, dog. That's what people don't understand, like, they think they're gonna be at the top forever. No, bro, there's another motherfucker there's another Kevin, there's another Fane. I ain't gonna say Fane, because that's where everybody know me. They don't know my first name. There's another Fane on the way with the same momentum when I was 20 something or when I was 30 years old getting into the game that's coming. You know what I'm saying? That's eventually gonna knock my shit off and he gonna be the dude. And I'm gonna be coming to him like, yo, it's with everything, dog. Football, dope boys, big drug dealers. Just you the top. Oh, somebody's gonna knock you down. And I'm not saying literally knock you down, but you're gonna be knocked off your throne because somebody's gonna be in a more, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn, I'm getting fat, bro.
That's encouraging.
Damn.
That's encouraging. I seen it that way, but I also see it in a way like, why can't everybody just eat? Why can't everybody just eat together? You know what I'm saying?
It don't work like that. Everybody
it don't work like that. Everybody got that mindset.
Bro, if it was like that, we would have a union.
And I feel like every state should, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll tell you like this. I say Atlanta works like that. I say Atlanta got like a union set up. The reason why I tell you this, dog, this is one guy, I'm not gonna say his name, I don't speak names, but this is one guard. He calls me every time he has a client coming down to Miami because he knows that I'm always gonna take care of it. Even if I'm not the dude working, he knows I'm not gonna do it, but he knows that I'm gonna give him the best quality dude for him. He is got, and you don't even know he's the dude. He don't post nothing. You don't even know he's the one who has that account. I never knew until one day I was with a client and we went to one of his clients. He's not even on that client, but it was one of his clients' birthday. We were like out of the country somewhere. And he just popped up. I'm like, what are you doing here? Are you like, all 4 of these dudes are my clients. But he had them all on people. You never know. I'm like, damn, I didn't know you had. He's like, bro, I don't post nothing. We got a team. I don't need to be the face. And that's how I'm starting to learn now. It's like, everybody's so busy trying to be the fucking face. They feel like they gotta have that status. I don't want the status, bro. I just wanna make this bread and live comfortable, and like people don't even know what's going on. I'm making my bread and I'm like, yo, how's this dude still moving like this? How he still be able to do this, and I don't even see him working with nobody? Because I found a system. That's another thing you gotta have. You gotta find a system. Once you get a team, you have to find somebody told me this, dog. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna give a shout out to this person. The owner, Mr. Payne of Fast Guard Security Service.
Heard of him, yeah.
Bro, I kept telling him, we were talking, I was like, bro, I don't understand, like, cause he makes millions. You would never know, cause he don't carry it like that. But one day I was walking to his, he was like, yo, come to my studio. I'm thinking I'm going to like just an office, like a little office. I go to his office, he was like, yeah, this is my office. And I'm looking at the office, it's 2 stories, and I'm like, how many rooms here? It's like 6, 7 rooms. And I'm like, okay. So I look and I'm like, okay, oh, this is where my podcast is. I actually have a music studio over here. I'm like, yeah, and I got a tow service right here, and I got a semi trucks that I sit. I'm like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to add shit up. I'm like, hold up. I was like, how much you make a year? He's like, bro, I make millions, dog. I was like, how much do you advertise though? He advertises over 20 to 30,000 a month in advertising, but he's making millions. And I was like, how are you doing this? I couldn't fathom it. I was like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? He was like, bro, you have to build a system. Once you figure out the system, everybody has a different system. You're not gonna build the system that works for me may not work for the system for you. You have to find your own system. Out of all these years, I just figured out a fucking system. I'm like, oh, so this is my system, how it fucking works. And this is how I can keep sustaining, making this type of income every month. Because at the end of the day, bro, I like living the lifestyle. I like living the Miami life. I don't want to live in Miami if I can't live the Miami life. And I don't want to sound shallow, but I think I worked hard enough to where I want to live that fucking life, dog. So now I'm in a situation where I'm living that life. How can I sustain this without fucking working and not enjoying it? I'm just working just to get the money. My kids are enjoying it, my girl's enjoying it, but I'm not there to enjoy it. How can I do it to where I figured out a system? And by having a system, it all revolves around having a team. If you have the right team that everybody's on the same fucking page, and that's the hardest fucking thing, finding the right team that's on the same fucking page. I finally found it. I finally found guys that I'm pushing them like, yo, bro, get on the social media. Show you gotta do. You're like, nah, bro, I'm working, I'm sticking to this craft, doing this for the company, this. I got another dude doing this, I got another dude doing this, and then I'm doing what I do best. So we all come into this certain pieces of the puzzle to the table, and it created something beautiful. I just figured that shit out a year ago.
Gotcha.
A year ago, bro.
Gotcha.
So it takes time, like, you know what I'm saying? And it just took one person to tell me that. Nah, bro, you need a system. You need a fucking system. System, okay.
I think the tough part is, man, it's hard to get people to see your vision.
They're not, because in Miami, they're not. Because everybody wants to be, and dog, I was the same fucking person, dog. I was that guy, because I'm not gonna be, act like I wasn't arrogant, I wasn't fucking, oh, I gotta be, yeah, I was like that. And I was always like, yo, I gotta be the face of this. I gotta be the person doing this. I gotta be the person doing this. I work for this. Bro, but when you work it, I learned if you work it, you have a company and you give people pieces and percentages of your company, you make twice, 3 times money back, dog.
Longevity.
Instead of like, yo, I want all of it myself. I'll give you a little bit this for doing this. No, I'm like, yo, here, I'm gonna give you this because that's why when we talk, and I was like, bro, the contract we were talking about, I'm like, dog, we get this, we're both gonna be in residual. We're both gonna live, because when you realize like, okay, this is how we got it as a team. You played a big piece of the puzzle, okay? Now I'm gonna put my shit in it. And it goes forth as the guy, my partner too as well. He gotta be in the play because he plays a big part. He plays a big part. He plays a big part in his company too, for me too as well. I learned a lot of shit off of him. Due to him being a new school and me being in some old school ways that I haven't learned, I mean, him coming into the industry, when I pulled him into the industry, I didn't know he was coming with all this stuff added to it. Like he just didn't know how to get in. And once I pulled him in, and he opened these doors of these visions that I didn't even fucking know. Like I said, I gained a lot of weight, dog. I'm trying to get back to my golden weight. My golden weight is 250, 255. That's when my abs and all that shit is showing. Right now I got a stomach because I be eating some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna, because I want to show my transition. And I know we're getting off subject, but I'm gonna go right back to the next shit. Right now, I'm in a transition where I changed my whole diet up. I do cardio 5 days a week. And the reason why I do cardio 5 days a week, because I gotta do it because my son. I can't come up short on my son because my son gotta do cardio 5 days a week. So my son is like my little motivation too as well. Now I still got a chest now. Don't slip up, nigga. Still got a chest.
I have a question too. That it's been in my this question. I think I asked you it before, or maybe not asked it before, but I definitely touched the subject. When do you know you're being led right?
Give me an example.
Okay, so, and I'm so blessed to be in this field because I think I learned a lot of aspects of this thing. I learned clubs, I learned strip clubs, bars. I've learned private events. I've even was a director of security at at a contract. So when I say to you, bro, I've gained a little bit of knowledge. I'm not saying that I know any more, any less than anybody else, but I gained a little bit of knowledge on things. So there was a situation where I had a head of security, right? And he wanted to do things his way, and that's cool. I respect it. But there was one situation where I felt like, yo, let me advise you real quick on this because I don't think the client would like this. And it backfired on me.
Give me the backfire.
It backfired on me in a way where it gave conflict in me and the relationship with the head of security.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then again, the client understood where I was coming from. So now the client understood where I was coming from, but now the head of security was just like, yo, like, you trying to come up on me? And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not even trying to do that.
Okay. Sometimes, yeah, you probably looked at it as a threat. That's why motherfuckers are not comfortable. They're not comfortable with, when they look at you as a threat. Damn, I feel like I left my water somewhere.
The water.
Water
right here.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, you in the zone.
Yeah. They look at you as a threat, dog, and those are the ones that they don't want to see you, they want to see you do good, but they don't want you to see you do better than them. And it refers right back to when I told you that some people have to realize that, I posted something about this, and somebody that I know me and this person don't really always see eye to eye with, we always have our opinions on each other, but I reposted this shit today, and it was stating that yo, don't expect people that either you put on or people that are working with you and stuff like that, don't expect them to always think they're gonna be beneath you. The motherfuckers may be destined to shoot past you, dog. And there's nothing you can do about it. They're destined who they're being destined. Some people, gatekeepers, they keep their foot on the ground. You never know, bro. You may shoot past me. You may shoot past me and have a better job for me. But once you get all the way up there, I'm like, yo, Kev, listen, bro. I'm doing this now. Here, I want to put you in this. You know what I'm saying? Because I know your experience and your knowledge and all that stuff. I want to put you at this right here. That's how it works.
Gotcha.
That's how it works.
I thought it would be, me in my mind, I'm thinking like, yo, it's a ladder effect. Like my one leg goes over the other. And then we keep building from there. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody doesn't have that concept. Unfortunately, everybody doesn't have that concept, man. Man, this thing's fucking fuck. Everybody doesn't have that concept, bro. You got to find the right team. I consider you a part of my team. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, and we all gonna be logical. We're gonna be.
Try not to talk when you're moving it.
Oh, sorry.
It's just gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Hey, you do me a favor?
I say put it at the top of this right here, and I think it'll be straight. Yeah, right there, gang.
Everybody.
You see shit like that right there, right? Some people, they take that personal.
Yeah, they do. They do.
What you teaching me something for? Like, I be like, damn, bro, like, I'm just helping you out. Go ahead, bro. I put one plate on there.
No, where's my shirt? Okay, I didn't want to fuck up their shit.
Your shirt right here.
Yeah, fuck it. I just keep my back off. Yeah.
There we go.
Sure, thank you. Basically,
Tough world. Tough world.
it's tough, dog. It's very tough. And what you're going through, I went through all that shit, bro. The gatekeepers, I work with, listen, I work for very big, that we're actually rivals. I call it, just like, I hate to say this shit. It's
hard to
I didn't
explain.
become rivals. People that you fucking look up to and like you were so happy to be a part of them. I'm telling you this is a real true story.
Yo.
And then when you become working for them, and then when you realize the way they are gatekeep because you're doing so great and you're moving up the ranks so fast.
Yeah.
That's what it was for me. I was moving up the ranks so fucking fast that I was being suppressed by their top people. Bro, there was situations where I was supposed to be on Netflix, the bodyguard Netflix. Bro, I got blackballed out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Due to the fact that I was still new to that company. I ain't gonna speak on shit because I don't want nobody to do their back. Man, fuck all that.
I feel
it is what it is.
As long as we don't say the name, I think it'll be straight. But yo, when I tell you, and let me speak about perspective, right? My perspective was on some like, yo, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to build with you. Like even now, like me and you, like you be hearing my ideas, and yo, you know how motivating that is for me when you be listening to my idea. I be like, damn, like I appreciate that. And like, yo, and I be like, yo, let me put you in this. Like, let me get you on this. And yo, we can make money together. But some people ain't like that. I be like, yo, damn, you want to eat by
Some people
yourself?
try to run with it themselves, dog. I tell you, like, hey, man, make sure you get some pictures, dog. I'm feeling myself right now. I'm feeling myself right now. Look, I tell you like this. Look, by you teaching me that I'm not even called a hustle, God, that business move that you're doing, that was motivation to me. Bro, like I said, you can have a key element and may take my shit to the moon. I can have a key element that take your shit to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even like, look, I could have been the type of person to be like, okay, even though I know I got let's put another one on there. Even though I got the clientele, I could have been like, yo, let me just get my own car and do this shit my damn self. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm like, nah, bro. I said, look, I thought about this. I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, Ronnie already got this shit set up. Let me help Ronnie get his shit going. His shit's already running.
Build a system.
Yeah, he builds the system to where now when I bring mine, the system's already built. I just got to put my shit in the system and it runs its course.
And we know what to do. And we both eat. And we both grow.
And
yo, but not everybody on that. No, and that be hurting me.
But see, that's the thing where I'm trying to tell you, it all boils down to having the right team to set it up that way. And it takes time. Like, look, I consider you a part of my team. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't still have another set team personally for you. Yeah. Like I said, just for the Lamont, you're gonna build a system around that team. You're gonna build like, oh, I gotta put a guard on this person. You're gonna have to build a system to the way you wanna work it, the way it has to be done. But it takes time. You're not gonna get it in a year, bro. I'm gonna be with you. You're gonna go through the trials. It's just, there's no fucking way around that shit at all. At all, dog. It's just no way. I tried to find out a way. This hurts shoulder. This shoulder hurts.
You all right?
Yeah, this is the football injury.
Yeah. And then yo, another thing too, and I think we went through this before where And I think some guards, they have a problem with this. Some younger guards, they have a problem with like taking probably constructive criticism.
Yeah,
I remember one time, you know, I'm not even gonna say the situation, but you pull me aside, you say, yo, Ron, you know, I don't like this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And I didn't take it personally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the first time ever, like, I would say, like, I never felt attacked by you.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like, yo, all right, you putting me on to how you want things to be, and I gotta respect that, and that's how you want things to be. System.
You can't go past it.
And a lot of these young guards now, they don't want to move like that.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to, I think now more than ever, and I posted this the other day, I don't know if you've seen it, and I said, yo, if you're not willing to teach, don't criticize.
I remember. And I remember where you were, I know some of the stuff it was related to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, everybody, the way that person's doing it, man, I hope you're taking pictures, dog. You heard me? I'm swole right now, dog. Take them.
Hold it. Oh, yeah. Hold it. Yeah.
I'm even holding my breath right now, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta probably get the light over here type stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, dog. Might be spending another $40 in this motherfucker, boy. So I look at it like this. I don't have nothing against that guy. I think he's still a good guy, but this is just his system, the way it works. Even though his systems could be all over the place.
How long you knew this guy for, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't mind. Let's go way back.
Because I think when you hear the history of stuff,
you in already?
Nah, that's my goal.
No. Let me explain to you when I met this guy. Okay. First and foremost, you know his cousin, right?
Yeah.
The one that unfortunately, God bless his soul, that he
God bless
gets
his soul,
healthy.
man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew him when I was 26. He was my barber.
See, yeah.
He was my barber. I didn't never know that his cousin. So I knew him when he was just a regular barber, dog. There was no billionaires. He wasn't connected to all the millionaires, none of that. I knew I used to go to his barbershop off of Pembroke in fucking, Pembroke in 27th. Pembroke in 20, it was still university. He turned 27 when he get to Miami. Pembroke University, you know what I'm saying? Let me do one more set.
You want to stay on this? Yeah, let's stay on this.
You want to say it? Okay.
Yeah.
I remember him from the beginning. I never knew that he was, and we went years not talking because he went this way and I went that way.
Yeah.
And he took off. I still never knew he was connected to all these people.
Okay.
And I didn't know he was connected like that. And I still never overstepped and like, hey, start putting me up, because I was like, okay, this is this. I met him through a previous client that I had that he was providing a security contract for at a resident, and it didn't pan out for him. And then I got the call.
Okay.
And me and him spoke. He never took anything in offense. I never took anything in offense. You know what I'm saying? We started getting acquainted. I asked him about his cousin when I started seeing pictures of his cousin. I'm like, with him, I'm like, yo, you know this guy? He was like, yo, that's my cousin, dog. I was like, oh, okay. But his cousin did say one thing. I was getting my hair cut from him one day. He was cutting, dog. I was like, yo, I don't know how this shit came up, and I ain't trying to blow my own horn, but I remember I asked him this. I was like, yo, I don't know how the fuck we got into this conversation. I don't know if it was the difference between me and his cousin at that time. But I remember he told me, he was like, yo, bro, yeah, but, you know, such and such, yes, his cousin, whatever. He was like, bro, but you got the sauce. I didn't understand it at that point. I got the sauce, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, bro, you got a sauce, you got this aura that this other one doesn't have.
Yeah.
So that person needed his sauce, the cousin sauce, to create this.
Gotcha.
And without that, unfortunately, it didn't pan right.
Or it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, it didn't pan right. I still hope, I wish him the best, dog. I hope things really go good for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I want everybody to be successful, dog. But like I said, at the end of the day, karma comes in different forms and shapes.
For sure.
So if you don't do right unto people, it's gonna come back. Yeah. And like, that's one thing with me. I don't play with nobody's money, and I don't want nobody to play with mine.
And I be running to a lot, like not even run, like I just be seeing a lot of guards, you know what I'm saying? Not saying no names, no nothing. Shout outs to y'all with what they channel, but what they be on their channel, and it's like, instead of you be more encouraging,
Feel like they know it all.
I feel like you criticizing younger guards instead of saying like, yo, let me pull you guards aside and let me teach y'all something real quick.
Yeah.
This is what you don't do in situations like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
Don't,
you know, and that person does. I know that person, you know, he does, but then that person will drift and start going towards the criticizing way because they're on their high horse. They feel like they're on the high horse where they got the sauce right now.
Yeah.
So they feel like they're entitled. They can talk like that. They can. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't believe in nobody. I don't belittle nobody because, like I said, I've seen people start from the bottom, like, and they be right here with me. I'm like, yo, how the fuck did you get here? How the fuck did you get here?
and let me tell you, fam, this is the part where I come in, where I don't want to be taught by nobody, and that sucks. Because there's a lot you can teach me. Like, for example, there's a lot you can teach me. A lot of guys can teach me. But then I be on some like, what if you ain't teaching me the right way? You trying to just play me or something?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to see if it works for you. Like I said, you still got to go through a course of trial and error. You still got to go through a course of trial and error. You got to see what works for you. Like I said, what I provide, it may not work. Or what I provide, you may just need to take just a little bit off of what I have and mix your own sauce with it. And that's what I do. I don't whoever I learned off, because we all learn off of somebody.
Feels good, man.
Whoever I learned off of, I got that, but I still created my own shit with it. I still created my own shit. Now my nose bleeding.
You may be bigger than me, but I'm up here, man. Yeah, he's showing off.
I'm getting that, man. Listen,
Showing off.
10 more pounds, maybe 15.
Oh, 15?
15, I'm gonna be right. But listen, I used to be the type of person, I'm like, oh, no, I can't take my shirt off until I'm perfect. Fuck all that. This is how I am right now.
That's the older version.
So,
man.
one more month. Give me one more month, dog.
One more
I do
month.
my cardio every fucking day. One of my homeboys was like, yo, shouts out to him, he live in Canada. I was talking to him, he was, cause he on the same, we like neck and neck, losing the weight. We started off at like 280, and we like dropping, we the same weight now. And I'm like, yo, I was talking to him like, damn, bro. And that's one thing about me, dog, I'm always a man of, I take advice. I don't never think I'm know more than anybody, than the next man. So I was like, yo, what do you think I need to do to lose this weight? He was like, bro, he's gonna be honest with you, you always been a big dude. Why don't you just focus more on cardio? Why don't you be in the gym doing more to cardio than working out?
Find the cardio you like.
I don't like the fucking stairs, I'll tell you that much, bro. My boy trying to get me on the stairs, I'm like, dog.
I love bike riding.
I love bike, but I feel like it takes a while. So I like doing the incline high intensity treadmill. Not to the point where you're like running, because dog, we weigh.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking impact on the fucking knees.
That'd be
and
the problem, man.
Yeah. So I can do like a speed walk, like a fucking real, where you damn near, like, you know what I'm saying? And I incline all the way up. And that'd be working good for me, bro.
And man, in the words of T Grizzly, man, yo, shit be too seasoned, man. The food,
Oh, yeah, bro.
the food be good out here, man.
Shouts out to, listen, Ideal Nutrition.
Oh yeah?
Oh, boy. Bro,
Man, who the nutritious, man? Talk to me. Give me top 3 right now.
nutritious places?
Nah, yeah, give me.
Okay.
Shout them out. Let's hear it, man.
Ideal Nutrition, I'm gonna give them the praise. Because when I was living downtown Miami, that shit was right around the corner from me. I knew nothing about them, dog, until one day I kept seeing this dude at the gym coming in with these meals, and
I got one more.
shouts out to Brandon, by the way.
Okay.
Brandon was the one who fucking showed me that shit. He would eat these meals, and the thing, that's not what was catching my eye, because everybody coming in with meals. But the thing that was catching my eye with the meals was in the wrap of it, it was showing that he had how many macros he was consuming, how many calories, how much protein, it had everything. And when I saw that shit, I was like, damn, that shit's pretty to the T. But how the fuck does it taste though?
True.
So one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy like $100 worth of this shit. That was like 15 meals. No, maybe like 8 meals. And I just varietized it. That shit was fucking good.
Got you.
Now, I do that shit on the regular now. It's hard now because there's another one that just came out, that opened up in Fort Lauderdale, downtown. So now I go downtown to get my shit. But I wait till Sunday. You know, downtown is packed.
Yeah.
So I wait till Sunday morning. And I drive all the way to downtown Fort Lauderdale and go to Ideal and just rack up like $200. And that shit, usually, if I was by myself, that shit'll last me like damn near 2 weeks. But due to the fact my son eat that shit, and then my girl is eating that shit'll last like a half a week.
Hey, man.
We all eating 3 meals a day.
Wherever you are, man, I need some of that.
Yo, this is Kevin Fame from the House of Fame podcast, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Give a shout out to the Rock Fitness right here for coming here. It's 24 hours. We're actually in Doral. This shit lasted like, I was gonna go to the one in Miramar that they just opened up, but it's not 24 hours, so I went to this one. So shouts out to the owner. You know who you are, bro. I'm gonna give you a shout out again. And my boy Ronnie right here coming in.
I appreciate
coming
you,
through.
man. Thank you.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you,
And
brother.
still, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had a busy day, a successful, productive day. Bought a new Escalade for his business and worked bodyguard detail, and then came to me right after to do this shit right here.
It's
So
part of the grind, man.
that's all I'm about, bro. And that's what the type of people I like to have around me. So hey, we signing off. We'll see you on the next one. Mid, make sure you got these goddamn pictures, dog. Make sure you have it. Give me one tomorrow. I need something to post tomorrow, dog. So shouts out to my guy Mid, man. My guy Mid, man, he been keeping me on fire. We out.
Man.